Hey there, viewers. I'm working from this textbook here, this either the 7th grade regular or 7th grade accelerated California Go Math. Uh, and if you need a copy of the book, I'll have a link in the description. So let's get started. Okay, so we have the number line. So we start at -3. So you start at -3. You know what? I'm going to do this in red. You start at -3 and you have to go over 1.5. So here's 1 and then a half, and you're going to end up right there at -4.5. On the next one over here, you start at 1.5. So positive 1.5 is like right there, and you go over 3.5. So 1, 2, 3.5. We should end up at 5. So that should be 5. And here, a quarter plus a half. So a quarter, well, half is 0.5. So a quarter is right here. And we add to that a half, which is 2 quarters, 1, 2. And we end up right here, which is 0.75. So that's either, I guess it could be 3/4, 3 quarters, or 0.75. Probably 3/4 is the preferred because it's given to you in fraction form. This one, -1/2 plus another -1/2. So 1 and 1/2. So -1 and 1/2, that's right here in between -1 and -2. And you have to go 1 and then another half over there, and you end up at -3. Starting at 3, and you go to the left 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there, stopping at -2. And over here, -1.5. So that's right here. -1.5 is in between -1 and -2, but you go to the right 4, right? Because we're adding 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you end up at 2.5. And it's probably 2.5 because they're giving it to you in decimals. Okay, let's take a look at this here. This word problem, which if you need a reference, it's back in example 3. Victor borrowed $21.50 from his mother to go to the theater. A week later, he paid her $21.50 back. How much does he still owe her? Okay, so, well, isn't that just zero? Isn't that $21.50? Like a negative because he borrowed it, and then plus $21.50, and that's just $0. He owes her nothing. Next one, Sandra used her debit card to buy lunch for $8.74 on Monday. On Tuesday, she deposited $8.74 into her account. What is the overall increase or decrease to her account? Okay, so it's minus $8.74 plus $8.74 for a grand change of $0 once again. All right, let's see. In this one, I'll go in here. I'm going to, I guess I'll just put those two together. 2 points, so I'll just go left to right. Sometimes you could jump around. It makes sense for that. But let's see. 2.75 minus 2, that's still 0.75 plus a negative $5.25. Or I'm thinking of it at like $5.25. So I have to subtract these. I'm thinking I'm subtracting these. They're different signs. So 5.25 minus 0.75. And so that's 0, 12, that's 5, and that's 4. And so it's going to be negative, because I'm eyeing this right here. It's going to be negative, negative 5.25, 5.25. Did I make a mistake on that? Oh, 5.2. It's negative 4.50, because that's what I had right here. Equals negative 4.50. Okay, number 10. You know what? I think I'm going to put these two together right here. Since you're adding, it really doesn't matter what order you add stuff. So if I do the halves, that's 1 plus another 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. So that all added together is 4, and I have negative 3 plus 4. Well, that's just 1. For this one here, I think that I'll just subtract them. They're different signs. Negative 12.4 plus 9.2, you end up subtracting, and it's negative right there. So 12.4 minus 9.2, that's 3.2. So negative 3.2 plus 1, that's negative 2.2. So that's negative 2.2. That is the answer for that one. And this one, negative 12 plus 8, that's negative 4, plus 13, that would be 9. And here, look at this. You got this and this. That's 0. It's done. Your answer is negative 12. See how how quickly you can do those sometimes. This one, I'm thinking the answer is negative, and you're going to do 3/4 minus 1/4, which is 2/4. So negative 2/4, or negative 1/2, I think would work. And here we have negative 4.5 plus 2. I'm going to subtract them. Okay, that would be 2.5 if I subtract those, because really the half can just stay because there's no fraction here. And 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so I got that. And then 4.5 is negative. That's bigger than 2. So it's negative 2.5. This one, I'm going to add them up. They're both negatives. I'm going to be having negative there. And really, you just got to do 8 and 1, negative 9 and 1/8. So, yeah. And if you think about it for a moment, 0, you start at negative 8, and you have to go this way 1 and 1/8. So you're going further into the negatives. That's why you're adding them. Okay. How can you use a number line to find the sum of negative 4 and 6? So you start at negative 4, then move 6 spaces to the right. The sum, yeah, the sum is 2. Okay. Well, that's all you got to know for that one. I hope that this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.